guys are rowdy. Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Knight?
Here.
Mrs. Getzke?
Here.
Mrs. Farrington?
Here.
Mrs. Henderson? And Mrs. Cole?
All right, pledge allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I feel like at this point I should know the Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish. After
Yeah.
Say out, and I love when they do that. Okay, approval of the agenda.
Motion? Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, approval of the minutes of the May 7th regular meeting.
Motion? Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, I did discussion. Okay, superintendent's report.
Thank you, President Abeg. I have just one slide here with a lot of information. First of all, our summer school program is up and running in its we're just wrapping up its second week. 280 students in first through fourth grade, students from across the district, they are all at Levine Elementary School. It runs June 1st through the 25th on Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 12:30. We have another summer school program operating as part of the 21st Century Community Learning Centers grant, and that is exclusive to MC Cash, and they have over 100 students as well, keeping the same schedule, but that is part of that, the grant that they received, which is awesome. We also just wrapped up a STEM camp. That's a partnership between Rogers Ranch and Desert Meadows. Today, I got over there to, and actually I've visited all of our summer school programs, including our camp at Rogers Ranch. And it was awesome. Families there today, students showing their projects. And so a lot of things happening. And then of course we have our Kids Club camp that is occurring. We have 280 students right now registered. We are continuing to accept enrollment. You talk about opportunities. Our Kids Club team provides many, many opportunities for our students to go to movies, go to different activities. They just have a wonderful time. It's a top tier program because it's run by Kim Tier. And so that is operating as well. Our child nutrition team is providing free meals to children throughout the summer at Desert Meadows, Levine Elementary, MC Cash, Rogers Ranch, and at other community locations. Meals are served Monday through Friday at designated times, beginning as early as 7:30 a.m. and concluding by 1 p.m. So those are the meals for 1 through 18-year-olds, right? That can during those times at those campuses. But then, and we've talked about this, the Child Nutrition Department, when I say we have, President Abeg and I have talked about the Child Nutrition's work with their Sun Meals to Go program at Estrella Foothills. And what they do there is they provide curbside meal bundles containing 7 days worth of meals for children's ages 18 and under. The Sun Meals to Go operates every Thursday from 6:30 till 10 a.m. throughout the summer and is expected to distribute approximately 1,000 meal bundles per week.
Word is out, because this was, I think, the third Thursday, and it was very, very busy this morning.
Okay, was
Yes.
it? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good. Had a little hard time getting out of the park, the neighborhood?
No,
Okay.
they're lining up going south, I'm going north.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
No, just, what an amazing child nutrition
Very
department
good.
we have.
Just gotta remember to get a new QR code every week.
Oh, you do?
My 17-year-old picks them up for our family, and I forgot to give him QR codes today, so.
Oopsie.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not
Holding up the
pleased.
line.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I had to do it myself. But super cool program. I'm really appreciating it.
Yeah. And then I just have a bunch of thank yous. First of all, as I'm sure you're aware, we have hundreds of 12-month staff members that are working throughout the summer. They're wrapping up last year. taking care of things during, maintaining and supporting our everything during the summer, and then also preparing for next year. They provide care, as we've talked about, for our students. And so just want to say a huge thanks to all of our staff that are our 12-month staff that are continuing the work. We also have hundreds of construction workers in our district right now, and at Levine Traditional Academy, Vista del Sur Accelerated Academy, and also here at the Levine Education Center. So at one point we had 150 just at LTA alone. We've taken the opportunity to, I visited Vista today. It is amazing the work that they are doing. It is like the best remodel you could ever have. And between that and the past 2 years of turning over their classrooms, Vista is going to be beautiful. We also visited Levine Traditional Academy today, and that project is again, it's going to be another beautiful campus for our community. And then a lot of dirt moving around right now here at the Levine Education Center, and but it's just very exciting to see the work that's going on. And what I reflected on in just wrapping up here is that these projects would not be possible without our community's support, and the passage of our bonds and our overrides is our community's approval to have these projects that we will steward well and return, and honor, the votes that we receive and the support that we receive at those key elections. And so we are very, very blessed to be supported in the way that we are. And then finally, our governing board meeting on Thursday, July 9th. So that concludes the updates.
All right, thank you. No call to the public, right? Okay.
Robert wants to say something.
Consent
We'll
agenda.
save it till August, okay?
Motion?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, board consideration and/or action. We have the Vista del Sur Accelerated Academy 8th grade English Language Arts curriculum adoption. Do we have no presentations on this one?
No.
Okay.
No, this is this will be a continuation of using Study Sync, and went through the entire process though that you have to go through, so.
Okay.
Motion.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the fiscal year 2027 proposed budget. Charlie?
Yes. All right, so our, good afternoon, President Abeg, members of the board, and Dr. Sprout. Our proposed budget for next year, fiscal year 2027, is on the agenda for approval tonight. We'll have a much more detailed review of the budget in a public hearing next month, but having the proposed budget on the agenda tonight is the first step in the legally defined process for adopting a school district budget. Next month, the budget will be on the agenda for formal adoption, and then after that, our budget is based on some assumptions and projections every year, so very likely we'll revise our budget at least once next year, just as we did last month to close out the current year, fiscal year 2026. And Butch, are you able to pull up my PDF slides on there?
Were they sent to the presenter by chance?
Not sure, but they're linked on the public agenda.
I don't usually see that. I see the, there's somebody that can send, go to.
Oh, sure thing.
Go to the.
It's only like 7 clicks to get there.
I hate diligence.
Should people to get a tour of the the Vista renovation when it's a good time.
We are, Robert, did we talk about a tour for the board for the Vista, right?
Before school starts.
Yeah, well, maybe doesn't.
Do we have
So
a
I
But
may
it
or may
won't
not be
be, it
here.
won't be finished, huh?
So I may or may not be here.
Okay.
I gave you guys a tight window. I
Perfect.
appreciate you squeezing so much into it.
When are you back?
The 27th, and at night though, so couldn't start doing it.
And we can
until
jump
28th.
down to slide 2.
But, you know, I'm making it difficult. It's okay. I understand.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Perfect. So we'll likely have to revise at least once next year as we did this year, and that'll likely be in May. We can go up to the next slide, Butch. At a high level, our budget limits for next school year for the Maintenance and Operations Fund and Unrestricted Capital Fund are $78.1 million and $26.2 million. I'd like to point out that those are the maximum amounts that we could legally spend next year, including all of our accumulated fund balances, and so our actual spending will preserve some of those fund balances and be lower than these budget limit numbers. Looking at some of the things that played into the change in our budget from last year to this year, our ongoing revenues increased about $3.6 million, and that will be used to support the salary increases that were previously approved in the district salary schedule, as well as the additional staff that will be needed in the district to serve Levine Traditional Academy. Looking at where the changes in our budget from year to year came from, primarily driven by an inflation adjustment to the state school funding formula of 2%. We're projecting 2% student growth, which is a number that we've been very close to over the last few years, and I think is probably conservative for next year with Levine Traditional Academy opening, but that increases our revenue by about $1.2 million. Our voter-approved override goes up by about $500,000, and that's tied to enrollment as well, but tied to prior year enrollment. And then we've seen an increase in funding for transportation route miles that make up that $3.6 million in annual funding increases. I do want to point out on that slide that the state budget has not yet passed for next year. It is very, very close. I think they're working on that at the Capitol right now. It's possible by the end of this meeting or the end of tonight, maybe it will have passed. But all indications are that what's in the state budget aligns with the assumptions that we've put into this proposed budget. There won't be anything that requires an immediate budget revision or rethinking. More or less what is reported to be in the state budget lines up with what we've assumed here. I will have an update on the state budget and legislative session once that's all finalized next week. So this is our proposed budget for next year, fiscal year 2027. We still do have a few weeks left in the current year, fiscal year 2026. And so over the next few months, we'll be wrapping up our accounting for the current year. The annual financial report for the current school year will be on the agenda for approval in October. And then a few months later, we'll have the results of our annual third-party audit on the agenda for approval in February. With that, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about our proposed budget or budget process over the next month.
No, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Also, board members, we have Ashley Miranda, our Executive Director of Finance, who is, works very hard on this as well, so.
Thank you. Okay, so this one, we do need a motion.
Motion?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, superintendent performance pay?
Motion?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
The change order for the contract with Boss Lighting for Levine Education Center electrical improvements.
Motion?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And the revised stipend schedule for fiscal year 2027.
Motion?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Comments?
Good tag team, we did.
I know.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see, I had one. I would just say, even with today being the day to present the budget, it's still a very short time frame from the time forms are released. So thank you guys. I know that takes a lot of work to get done. I want to talk to you guys. I want to see like how you split up the work and see like how that compares to how I split up the work. I do like the data entry and I do the start of it, and then I make Connor do the harder stuff. I wonder. That's interesting. Okay.
I do the downloading of the forms, get it all pretty, and then
Okay.
you do the magic.
Okay. I like that. And I would just say, piggybacking off of your comments, Dr. Sprout, appreciating the community continuing to support our schools. They do so because of what we do for our students and our communities, but they also continue to do so because the financial responsibility and the fiscal stewardship that we take seriously matters to them, and they appreciate that we use those dollars wisely. So appreciate them, but appreciate the good stewardship throughout the district. That's all I have.
I definitely piggyback on that. Thanks to all the teachers and staff who are working through the summer. I think that that's a really cool program, not only just summer school, but also the child nutrition program, because I know that that's a lot of work. We think about like teachers being off during the summer, but there's quite a handful that are still out there working hard. Happy summer. I'm like really excited to see all the different projects. I know like you said, Vista, that remodels looks really cool. We drive by LTA all the time. There's a ton of apartments going up right there. There's just so much growth in this area, so it's exciting to see what's going to happen.
Thank you. Yep, saying some of that same, but with the, I feel like the 12-month employees are the unsung heroes in education, because everyone's like, oh, you're a teacher, you have so much time off, and so there's so much that goes on year-round to make the district successful. So I appreciate everyone who is working here, maybe without notice or appreciation, but we see it. We appreciate all the work that's going on there. And all the support for families. I mean, we were all discussing what our kids are doing over the summer, and how do you take, for a lot of families, that's a big thing, whether it's food or just what do you do to keep kids happy and healthy over the summer. And I'm grateful that we have options here to make sure that our kiddos are taken care of year-round. So thank you for all of that. And yeah, that's it from me. So we'll go on. We don't have any non-agenda items. Our next meeting will be on July 9th, also at 4:30. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.